I'm Natalie Beardi. I'm 30 years old and I'm a broadcast engineer. I work at the ABC and we look after the distribution of all broadcast feeds from the ABC studios to transmission sites all around Australia. This includes analogue and digital transmissions for both radio and TV. So every time you turn on a radio or television set, the networks that we broadcast engineers support and maintain are providing the signal to the transmission site to get it to you, the audience. Basically, our job with radio and television transmission is to look after the contribution and distribution networks. This includes developing more efficient ways to get the most out of the equipment and services that we use and replacing these as they near end of life and become obsolete. We also manage the configuration of digital television and look at ways to make our distribution more robust by providing different recovery solutions in the event of network failures. Every day at work is different. Some days I could be at meetings all day or sitting at my desk responding to email inquiries. I also spend time with other ABC departments to become more familiar with end requirements of a system that we're trying to replace or improve. At times I also travel out to other metropolitan and regional studios where we are commissioning new equipment or troubleshooting unusual problems. Occasionally I get calls after work when there have been unusual occurrences or network failures. That's when my job is probably most noticeable to our audiences. In the TV master control area, hands-on work may include reconfiguring to include a new service or troubleshooting an unusual problem. We would check each of the services to verify that there are no errors. With any major changes that we have to do, we generally do these overnight, say at around 4 o'clock in the morning, when there are less people watching to minimise the impact for the viewer. When I was going through school, I really didn't have much of an idea of what I wanted to do. I found maths and science was something I was pretty good at and found engineering was one of the things that I could possibly get into. So I guess I picked telecommunications engineering because the technology was interesting and rapidly changing. I did my telecommunications engineering degree at the University of Technology in Sydney. If you're particularly interested in getting into broadcast engineering, the ABC often runs graduate programs for new engineering graduates and apprenticeships for people coming out of TAFE. So there are several opportunities to get into an entry-level role in broadcasting. To get into a broadcast engineering graduate role directly out of uni, degrees like electrical engineering, telecommunications engineering, or computer systems engineering are some of the best options for study. Some of the skills you need for this job would be to be interested in problem solving, getting in and finding out what's gone wrong. Communication skills are important because you're dealing with lots of different people at various levels in different departments within the company. And as technology is rapidly changing, it's also important to be able to keep up to date and look out for new products and services that are entering the market. This is so that we can enable our broadcast networks to perform better and run more efficiently and reliably. The future in broadcast engineering is great. Broadcasting in Australia is going through interesting changes at the moment with the introduction of digital radio and the ongoing convergence with IT technology. Digital radio will provide better sound quality, more services, and it will introduce interesting features such as record and rewind capability. It will also provide program guides, pictures and text on small screens on the new digital radios. There's a big demand for broadcast engineers, particularly with the baby boomers generation approaching retirement. There is a large skill set moving out of the workforce. So we'll need more engineers coming in, and that's why companies like the ABC have developed a graduate program. The ABC is a great place to work. The best thing about being a broadcast engineer is always learning new things. Technology is changing all the time. There's plenty of opportunities to get away from the desk and get that hands-on work and interact with lots of other technical people. There's also the satisfaction of being part of providing the ABC service to the viewers and listeners out there. It's so interesting. I'm very lucky. I love my job.